Wow, I just ran into a very, very sensitive conversation. So there's this guy who was talking about how for most folks, both men and women, if you have two kids, say you have two kids and above, right? And you're single, you need to stop calling yourself a baddie, right? And the reason this person was saying this is because, you know, in a situation like that, most people out there, unfortunately, are not really ready to put up with somebody who has a single person who has two kids and above, right? And it got me thinking, wow, this is very different. Now, the reason is it just comes with a lot of baggage. Like some people these days, they're just thinking, Panda man, raising your kids, it's probably going to need me to spend a lot of my hard-earned money, and I'm not ready to do that, especially in this very dilapidated economy, right? So this guy was also saying, if you're a guy and you've got a bunch of kids, just know it's going to be very hard for you to pull a very, very attractive woman who is childless. What you need to do with all the energy that you have, even if you're a single mom, is focus on improving yourself, becoming the better version of yourself, and also being a better parent, as opposed to calling yourself a baddie. You know, you're focused on getting into... Listen, it's not a bad thing to get into a relationship, but stop thinking or stop imagining that it's going to be easy for you to pull somebody who's really, really high status and very attractive. Of course, there are people out there who can, you know, date you, but it's very hard. Like, this is like a rare situation. You understand? And I also think... Okay, first of all, the reason I agree is not that I'm throwing shade or anything to people who are single parents and they have like a bunch of kids and they're trying to get into relationships. I'm not throwing shade. I'm just saying the reason I agree with this person is that in this day and age, right, you'd rather focus on improving yourself as a parent and being there for your children as opposed to focusing on getting like somebody who's really, really attractive. Because, you know, it's like... I mean, you could get somebody who's, you know, a 10 out of 10, but are they going to commit to you? They probably want to just be with you for a good time, and they're not ready to be a parent or even a step-parent to your kids. So if you look at it from that angle, then it makes a lot of sense. You know what I mean? All right, let's keep it.